Alright, we're at the final part of the Pokemon Generation 1 Let's Play, ladies and gentlemen. We defeated the Elite Four. We're the reigning champion of Kanto, but we're not done yet.
We have to defend our title?
Yes. This mutant freak inside this cave is calling us a little bitch.
Damn, we gonna take that?
We're gonna kick his ass.
We're gonna grab our steel chair on the top floor of our house and go teach him something.
Oh, we gotta kick his ass now. We gotta beat the shit out of him.
Easy there, Bloodlust.
Hey, if he's talking shit, he's gonna get some shit.
So, the place we're heading off to actually has two names. Gen 1 called it the Unknown Dungeon. Nowadays known as the Cerulean Cave.
So, wait, unknown or unknown?
Unknown.
Okay, then.
As in the actual word.
Ali, that's actually a very good question.
You can go here earlier.
In earlier generation, in Gen 2, you could find a rare item there called the Berserk Gene.
Yes.
Which maxed out your Pokemon's attack stat, but made it lose control. With abilities that negated confusion on the Pokemon, it was easy to see why that item was never brought back.
Yeah, but there's this lone trainer here that we didn't fight before, though.
She is bullet fodder.
She will be our last trainer of this entire playthrough.
And it's a last. What a shame.
Last with a Paris and Parasect.
Oh, that's something.
Yeah, you can actually get here earlier as soon as you get Surf, but there's some douchebag blocking the cave, so you can't go in.
So you never have the incentive to come here, really.
Yeah, and of course you can fight this girl.
Who is no threat at this point.
No,
Nah.
no threat whatsoever.
They're all level 60 now?
Yeah, they're all level 60 now. I had to even them all out because, let's go into the Unknown Dungeon. Actually, Unknown Dungeon contains the strongest Pokemon in the entire game in terms of wild encounters. We're talking about 50 plus.
For those of you who played Final Fantasy VIII, think of it like the island closest to hell.
Okay. We'll go that way. Yeah, with the Pokemon you can run into, we'll be seeing what kind of encounters we'll run into. But, you know, I think the highest level I ever run into was a level 64 Chansey.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, needless to say, unless you don't mind grinding the Elite Four for levels, you can level up in the Unknown Dungeon as well. Though I would stick to the Elite Four, obviously, because not only you get money for doing that too, to buy more Ultra Balls.
And Gyarados has Hyper Beam.
Gyarados learns Hyper Beam, I believe, at 52.
No, they were always even leveled, like 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, so it'd be 50 rather than 52.
I think I said even numbered. It was like 52. Alright, this is the Unknown Dungeon.
So how do we trek around here?
Well, it's funny you mention that because the design of the Unknown Dungeon is completely different from the original Red and Green design. And then it was changed again for Pokemon Yellow, which I don't know why they decided to keep changing it up for the different.
So nobody could really map it out. It would be completely unknown.
Yeah, maybe that's why it's called the Unknown Dungeon. Fire Red and Leaf Green would use the original Red and Green design. So consider Red and Blue and Pokemon Yellow to be completely exclusive Unknown Dungeons. It's something you can brag about.
Bitchin'. Gen 1. Whoa.
Oh, you're just gonna kill this random Kadabra?
Why not?
You ran away from a Voltorb.
Electrode.
Shit.
Ganon Band.
Give me your Club Nintendo privileges.
I don't have Club Nintendo.
Would you like a subscription to Club Nintendo starting now?
No, I'm good.
Oh.
Dang. That was really well 51 Dodrio.
This is a really weird habitat. All of a sudden we got birds.
It's a cluster.
This is a weird cave.
It is. Birds, hypnotists, eggs, rats. Because you know you can find Raichu here too.
Can you find Raichus here?
Yeah, it's also, yeah.
I know in the power plant you can.
I was pretty sure you could find them here too.
To Bulbapedia! Let me see. I'll be showing off any encounters that we run into, obviously, but just for the so we can get all the bases covered here.
You know, I was gonna say you missed an item.
There we go. Bulbapedia calls it the Cerulean Cave. Okay, Generation 1. We have Golbats, we have Hypnos, we have... Oh no, we're playing Pokemon Red. So we have...
Venomith.
Venomoth.
Whatever.
Pokemon Red, we have Golbats, we have Hypnos, we have Magnetons, we have Arbok, we have Venomoths, we have Dodrios, we have Parasects, we have Kadabras, we have Raichus, Matt, you're right. We have Dittos. And in the water, we have your magic cards. We got your Poliwags, your Goldines, your Slowbros, your Kinglers, your Seadros, your Seakings.
No Gyarados?
No Gyarados.
Fucking hell.
On the on the second floor, we got your Electrodes, we got your Marowaks, you got your Rhydons, you got your Wigglytuffs, you got your Chanseys, you got your Dittos. I think I mentioned those earlier.
Even the Avatar got bored waiting for him to finish it up.
And even on the basement level, we got your Rhydons.
Well, here's a Wigglytuff.
Oh, there's a Wigglytuff. Sprite creeped me the fuck out in Pokemon Yellow. No, I'm sorry. When the game is plugged in Super Game Boy.
Yeah.
You got Arbok in the basement, too.
Arbok in the basement?
Yeah, and Skeleton's in the closet.
Yeah, no Gyarados, Matt. No Gyarados whatsoever. Oh, Gyarados is in Fire Red Leaf Green. Yeah.
I almost cried, too.
Don't take that. He'll take it.
You know, in later generations, you can give Raichu Grass Knot, and it completely gives it a lot of help against the heavyweight.
What the hell? Grass Knot?
Grass Knot.
Huh.
Wow.
Later generations, yeah. Did I teach you to get? Didn't I tell you to give your Raichu Grass Knot in Gen 5?
I don't recall.
Yeah, I thought I did. I'm pretty sure.
Because I hear Grass Knot, Raichu's the last Pokemon I think to get it.
Raichu?
Yeah.
No, he gets
It's
it.
only because the types aren't completely the same, that's why. There's a rare candy inside that broken rock there, actually. I just found that out.
So you don't get every hidden item.
No, I get the items that are pretty much out in the open.
Okay.
Are we almost there?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
I can see Elliot being a really impatient Pokemon trainer. Are we there yet, guys? No, Elliot.
What we're gonna be doing pretty much is that see, now I'm back at the beginning of the dungeon. So that's the way you take when you want to get all the items. But if you want to go the most straightforward path, then follow me. Wrong way.
I like the surf theme that plays.
Yeah, it's
Way late
pretty
to
good.
commentate on it, but it feels like a
I love
seaside
it too.
theme.
It was like
I think it's seaside.
My favorite part is that when you run into a Pokemon.
Nah, I just really like it though. That feels so nautical.
Arbok.
There would be sand slashes if this was blue version.
Oh, yes, and they're version exclusives, you're right. So, if it's just Arbok, you got Sand Slash, anything else?
I can't think of anything.
Nah, neither can I.
To Bulbapedia?
Bulbapedia?
I say to Bulbapedia.
It's all the way over there.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You
Fuck
lazy
it.
ass.
And this ladder's right here.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck it. Fuck Bulbapedia for now. Not decided. It's a really good thing. Fuck it for now. Let's just move on along to better
A lot
things.
of random encounters I'm editing out, too. In fact, you know when I'm editing out a battle when the music restarts.
I mean, we can't tell because it's pretty low on the TV.
Well, no, that's intentional, mind you.
Well, yeah, obviously, but still.
Prevents copyright strikes.
No, I'm talking about for the sake of doing commentating over it. Otherwise, the audio will pick up on our mics, and that causes echo.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just not nice.
That's just not cool.
It's not sexy.
It's not cute.
It's not right.
it's-
It's morally wrong.
It's
It's unethical.
Exactly.
no good.
It violates the Geneva Convention.
It's a war crime.
What the fuck? Where'd that come from?
Oh, where's that crap you come from?
What?
Hello.
It's level 64 Chansey.
Oh, shit. What happens if you cook one of its eggs?
You actually get your health back.
It's a Pokedex entry.
Chansey-
It's highly nutritious.
Chansey actually
Huh.
shares its egg with a lot of other people.
Yeah.
So I have to admit, I'm kind of afraid to see if Chansey pops out a new egg like a frickin'
Plasma dispenser.
yeah.
It's a gumball machine. You turn
You
it
like gently pull one of the things on the side of its head, and then it just pops out a new egg.
Exactly. Now, you may have noticed Chansey's health go way down the fucking tubes. Chansey is a special Pokemon in terms of special defensive stats, and because the stats were merged in this game, specially offensive and specially
And
defensive.
you caught it.
Yeah.
But Chansey has like a base defensive stat of 5, so anything can really fucking hurt, bruise it.
Would it be some shit if you catch it when it's small, and then we throw it, it's still small?
Permanent minimize.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, but you saw that. Like, I threw one Ultra Ball at it, and I caught it no problem.
And again, fuck you.
Then again, because it's an Ultra Ball.
Well, no, I mean...
It's an Ultra Ball, man.
Ultra Ball goo!
What?
So you're also doing Johto, right, Johnny?
Yeah, I'll be
Johnny
doing
goes through Johto. Okay.
I'll be doing Yeah, it sounds like a sitcom.
Ditto!
A Ditto!
The whore.
What's the evolved version of Ditto? Otid.
What?
The name back. What the fuck?
Transform. Ditto's gimmick.
What was with the square?
Well, I don't know. It's just an animation. Ditto can transform into any Pokemon. You can also copy the moveset.
So this is the Shang Tsung of
and
Pokemon.
Up until about starting from Gen 4 onward, if not earlier, it began to copy the stats too. So it was a duplicate.
What about what is the hidden ability Imposter? What does that mean?
Imposter skips the transform turn, so right off the bat it comes out, it transforms into whatever's there.
So if you run into another...
So if you run into a Pokemon that can beat him down, like for example, you try to transform into a dragon and then the enemy uses Outrage, you're out of Ditto.
If you run into a wild Dragonite, it's most likely Imposter Ditto.
What?
If you have a Dragonite and you run into a wild Dragonite, it's most likely an Imposter Ditto.
Hey, look, it's the
Pretty
Cubone's mother.
Hey, I'm not done with you yet. Hey, get back here.
Come back!
Oh, you bastard!
You
You're a coward.
Jerk.
Generation 1 Ditto's not that special. Generation 2 onward.
He's a whore.
So pretty much Ditto is the Shang Tsung of Pokemon.
Ditto is Mew.
Yeah, they're saying that Ditto is a failed clone of Mew.
Yeah.
Ditto is an abortion?
No, just failed
No,
clone.
a failed clone. What the fuck is that?
That
Monster.
is our prize of the Cerulean Cave.
Wait. Oh, okay.
I gotta make sure everyone's at full health.
Ugh. Well, who could this be, man?
Well, it's quite obviously a Rhydon.
Really? I thought it was a Kangaskhan.
I thought it was too.
Alright, so normally people like to throw the Master
No, see,
Ball
it's
at
either
this thing.
Dugtrio or Cadaver.
Nope, Skull Kraken.
People normally like to throw the Master Ball at this thing and call it a night. However, I'm feeling different this time.
What are you doing?
You fucking contrarian.
Holy shit, it's fucking Mewtwo, voiced by Dan Green.
Nah, you can't afford Dan Green on our paycheck.
I want to actually battle Mewtwo.
Mewtwo is Mewtwo is like one of the fact the best Pokemon in the game up there with Kyogre. Psychic,
I
or
would think
Sphere, you're good to go.
I would think the best Pokemon in the game.
Nah, Kyogre's better.
No, if we're just talking about Generation 1.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Generation
de facto
1.
Pokemon.
Without a doubt, the best Pokemon in the game.
Like, you throw out a Mewtwo in a linked battle, you're fucked.
You throw out a Mewtwo in a Link battle, you're gonna get kicked off the Link battle and be called a cheater.
Yeah.
He has a fucking Mewtwo.
Mewtwo has 4 moves, but goddammit, it's all it needs. Psychic, Recover, Reflect, and Swift.
Yep.
Well, I could think of better moves to give
Which
it right
all
now.
4 moves actually were used in Pokemon The Origin.
Yeah.
That was cool.
I like it better with Psychic, Surf.
Surf.
Psychic, Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, and Reflect, if not Recover.
We'll cover all bases.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I did that with Starmie.
So Mewtwo's a psychic. So Mewtwo's a psychic
So
Pokemon.
Mewtwo's a psychic Pokemon.
Mewtwo's-
Let's get out our poison type.
It's a psychic
What happened?
Pokemon.
What?
That's strike 1. It gets stab bonuses with psychic. It's strike 2.
1.
And it knows fucking Recover at strike 3.
Ah, shit.
Level 70 is incidental.
Yeah. Whatchamacallit, later on
What were you saying about?
I don't know, it's gone now.
Damn it, Elliot, your fucking screams through everything. It gives him amnesia.
My special defense went up, though.
Anyways, I was saying. Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say. What a douche.
What a fuckstick.
Jesus.
I gotta say
That
though,
Recover,
between
man.
like I know a lot of the sprites were improved between Pokemon Red and Blue and Yellow. I actually like a Red and Blue Mewtwo sprite more than the Yellow sprite.
What does the yellow look
He's
like?
doing a pelvic thrust.
Who's your daddy?
He uses Psychic by pelvic thrusting.
He's Mewtwo and he knows it.
When he uses Psychic, he's pelvic thrusting. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, but so this is the genetic.
I'm just grateful as hell it only needs to do one pelvic thrust instead of an animated GIF. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? Who's your
This
daddy?
is the genetically engineered clone of Mew.
Oh,
How
you
the fuck we got
missed.
to this from you is beyond me.
I don't know. Yeah, there has to be some sort of third party going on here. Like, you don't get this just from you.
Team Flare, son of a bitch.
Robotnik.
Robotnik, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'll buy that.
Why not? We haven't had a Sonic reference yet.
I mean, I guess.
I just imagine it's just throwing a ninja stars when it does that.
Sure, it can toss. Yeah, Mewtwo's a damn tank, though. It's just everything. It's
That's
just
fucking Recover.
have you? That's how you sum up the battle. Like one sentence. I don't think the battle would be nearly as annoying if it didn't have recover.
That's why they
No, if it didn't have recover, it'd be too easy.
Yeah.
Ironically enough, later legendary battles, especially when you have to confront the legendary exclusive of the game, they actually strip recover. They don't have them anymore.
No, because they make the battle too fucking annoying.
Yeah, especially if you need to progress plot.
Yeah. And you see, the only Pokemon because I actually Venusaur learns Sleep Powder at level 56, so late. But to bring out Venusaur against Mewtwo is to court death. So I'm sticking with Paralysis because it's safer and it's easier to do actually.
Even though the catch rate isn't quite as good.
No, and again, it's like the 3 legendary birds. If you don't, if you're gonna miss the Pokemon outright. The Pokemon's right there. It's pretty big too.
It's not that hard to find. It's not that hard to find.
But it can deflect the balls with telekinesis.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, in Pokemon the Origins, like Red throws an Ultra Ball at it and it breaks out and it pisses it off doing that.
Yeah.
But then after he tires it out with Mega Charizard X, which by the way is not in Gen 1.
Yeah. Red minigame's on a Gen 6 level and the Gen 1 minigame.
Mewtwo doesn't even attempt to fight back.
Red used Mega Evolution before, it was cool.
It's actually really such an odd contrast too, because you're used to seeing the Mewtwo in like Pokemon the first movie, where it actually telepathically communicated with humans and it spoke a human language.
But
in
Pokemon
the Origins, it's
Nietzsche, I can never pronounce that right.
It's grunting.
in Pokemon the Origins, it's feral.
Yeah.
Like it's like a wild Pokemon.
Which I really liked about it, to be honest.
Well, it definitely made it more menacing.
It's like you didn't even know it was thinking. It's a wild Pokemon now. A very powerful wild Pokemon.
Well, you got from like its posture and like its facial expression that it wants to be left alone.
Yeah.
And here comes Red.
Here comes Red to fuck things up.
Here comes Red when it's surfing on his lap for us to fuck up my day.
What do you want, you whippersnapper?
Get off my lawn.
Don't play on my pools.
You're almost there, man.
It doesn't matter, he still has recovered.
No, you're almost there.
Infinite power points. He's never gonna learn out of that damn psychic recover.
Just one hit, man. Huh? You should have hit it, man.
No.
You want to catch it?
I want to catch it. I want to kill the damn thing.
No, make it faint. It's faint.
Sure.
Faint. We're not in Lavender Town. If it was Lavender Town, then probably yes, you would kill it.
Smash it to pieces, then send it to Lavender Town. Hey Fuji, look what I found of yours.
Cremate it and then take it to Lavender Town.
Send it to Mr. Fuji. Hey, look what I found of yours.
Remind you of someone?
Jesus.
I call it Ash.
Oh no! Oh man!
Well, I'm glad we're able to keep the conversation going.
That's fucked up, dude.
This is like half of the videos fighting this fucking thing, all because I tossed out the damn Master Ball.
That's your fucking fault.
How many Master Balls do you have?
Everybody throws the Master Ball at this thing. I just want to be the contrarian.
That's all you are,
exactly
dude. The contrarian. Right. That just makes you an asshole.
So wait, what's more powerful, the Ultra Ball or the Hyper Ball or the Master Ball?
The Master Ball catches everything without fail.
Catches everything without fail.
Use the Master Ball.
He threw it out.
Yeah, I tossed it out as soon as I got it. The guy gave us, I can give you anything, so I'm going to give you this dinky little ball. Fuck you and your ball. I'm going to catch you.
Catch you?
Man, fuck your teeth.
Fuck your teeth.
No T.
Huh. Oh man, so Mewtwo, once again, plays the barrier card.
He's gonna use Recover. He'll use Recover.
I have to imagine at this point you're just like fucking throwing him in the water. You're like, fuck you, Matt. Fuck you, Elliot. I don't need to catch this thing. And it just flicks it in the water. Hey, I missed Matt.
You missed the water.
What's that? The Mewtwo is so impressed that he goes into the ball for you.
But it's like he's saying fuck it and he's throwing it into the water, but he misses the water.
Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, how do I missing?
You're throwing it in the water like a basketball
He's using
star.
barrier. That's why it won't
I
hit
would
him.
have liked a little you know how like the Ghost Marowak actively avoids the ball, but you actually see an animation of it veering to the right or left. I would have accepted that, but no, this is just the ball blowing up in his body. He's like, oh, you missed.
I like to imagine Mewtwo just like caught it and threw it off like, dude.
What the fuck was that?
And VLC shot the pants again.
VLC's bored.
Let us appease the mighty god of VLC.
Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, this is what it looks like when you attempt to catch Mewtwo without the Master Ball.
God, don't ever fucking do that again.
Yeah,
Please
learn
don't.
from this, ladies and gentlemen. For those who are new to Pokemon, learn from this. This is why everyone throws the Master Ball at this thing.
For the love of God, do not use Ultra Balls against Mewtwo.
I wonder
This
if anyone
message
ever
has been
actually-
brought to you by the Anti-Self Corporation.
What is the catch rate when you throw a Pokeball at it?
3.
3 what?
3. No, it's just 3 out
it's
of
not
whatever the hell the
3%.
max is.
So 3 out of 100.
Maybe.
It's 3%. No, I'm saying it's like. I'm curious. I never actually looked it up. I know we figured.
Catch rate?
We still. I'll look up Mewtwo's catch rate. Yeah.
Yeah.
1 second.
3.
Let me see. Mewtwo catch rate.
Fucking recover.
Yeah, because, you know, I got shit to do.
List of Pokemon by catch rate. Caterpie's way up there with 255. Let me see.
Control F.
Well, look at all these. Yeah, a lot of the 3s are legendaries. God is the same catch rate as fucking Manaphy.
So does, as long as Beldum.
Yeah, you're right.
Beldum has I had to catch a Beldum for, Pokemon Diamond. That was fucking annoying.
Why does a Beldum of all things have a catch rate of 3?
Because it evolves into the Kick Donkey Metagross.
Metagross, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Mewtwo's a catch rate of 3. You're right about that, Matt.
Told you.
With a regular Pokeball?
With anything.
Let me see the stipulation. This is list of Pokemon by the catch rate from the highest that meets the Pokemon being catch rate when reached. This gives it doesn't say.
Yes, the battle's still going.
Yeah, I know the battle's still going. I was wondering.
Is this all we're going to be looking at?
Yeah,
What is
man.
Yeah, this is all we're looking at. I'm telling you, this is a learning process, guys. This is the last part of the Let's Play, though.
See, this is why you should use the Master Ball.
But with that said, though, I mean, we can also, because, I mean, once we end this battle of Mewtwo, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading straight to the credits, and that's pretty much the end-all be-all of it. Really,
Cue the Final Fantasy theme here.
there is no reason at this point in time to go back to Gen 1 unless unless you want to see how it started. There's always that reason, but, if you want to you want a definitive Pokemon experience, then play Gen 4 and above.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I can say for right now.
Oh, you should have saved that till the credits.
No, because the credits are only a minute long.
Okay, then never mind.
I had a lot of memories with this generation, but there's...
It's a toy that stays in the chest or goes off to Goodwill.
Yeah, something that you put on your display shelf to say, yeah, I've played that before. And I played it a lot of times, but I have no reason to go back to it.
This is the one game that defined me.
Okay.
What about you, Matt?
No reason to go back to this anymore either. Unless, like you just said, you want to see where it all begins. Or you just want to try to catch Mewtwo again. The movesets are terrible. The AI is laughably bad. And the TM selection, while better than than Gen 2's, ultimately still could leave some work. Like Johnny said, I'd recommend 4 above myself if you really want the real current Pokemon experience. But I'm not gonna act like this game didn't charm me as a kid.
No. This game entertained the hell out of me when I first started. I'm not gonna say it never did. It's just that there's no reason to go back to it.
Right. Oh boy, Psychic.
What about you, Alec?
Unless you like Gyarados.
I'd say this is definitely an educational experience for me because I never seen Gen 1 all the way through.
Really?
Never did. So this is my first time seeing it, and I can see why everyone loved it so much. Yeah, it had its problems, but if you just look past it, it's still a good game.
They're tolerable problems.
Yeah, exactly.
If you look past that turd. And
No,
still
it's
turd.
You can actually look past the turd and think
but
something's
they're
good.
nuisances that don't
Detract overall, yeah.
Exactly, it doesn't detract it. It still has its own thing.
Right, it's a tolerable bad. Like, yeah, it's not something you would particularly like, but it's not going to kill you to go through it. I know you missed another fucking ball.
So like, for me, this, shit! Yes! It's over.
Don't throw out the Master Ball in the next gen.
Do not use an Ultra Ball for
I
Mewtwo.
will not throw out the Master Ball next gen. With that said,
Jesus, he's 269 pounds?
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, man.
All Mew. All the time.
Pussy.
Okay, well, that's it, folks. As soon as Mewtwo's gone, there's nothing left to do in the cave. You're using escape rope to get up, but we're going to transition back to the credits.
Oh, man.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of our
I saw Vileplume right there.
That was Venusaur.
That's the end
Oh,
of
that
our,
was Venusaur.
That's
Okay,
the end of our
there's
Pokemon Generation 1 Let's Play.
there was
ladies and
Arbok.
gentlemen. The next time we meet, we're going to be doing Pokemon Generation 2. I'll be doing...
Fira.
I'm going to be doing Crystal, actually.
Cool.
Yes.
It has the most content compared to Gold
Ever.
and Silver. But that's going to be for a ways... That's going to be a ways away, ladies and gentlemen,
That was
because
grammar.
the next pick on
only.
RPG is Matt's pick. So, Matt, you want to tell the audience what our next weekend RPG is going to be?
That was Sangala. You know what? I originally said I was going to do the game I love, but we're going to push off on that for a bit longer.
And that was Starmie.
Yeah, that. There's Gyarados! Yay! The next RPG,
Ditto.
well, my pick anyway. I know I would really like to jump into Persona 2, but we're going to push that off for a bit longer. The next Let's Play RPG I'm going to do will be Final Fantasy VIII for the PlayStation 1.
Oh,
Going to Final
Christ.
Fantasy 8.
Yeah,
Okay.
it will be your first time through it too.
No.
And you're going to fucking hate the editing.
No, because when it comes to Final Fantasy 8 experience, I have about... My experience ends about the end of Disc 1. So I know what I'm getting to like the first 12 hours of the game.
Never touched Final Fantasy at all.
Fantasy?
Well, Elliot, you don't
Final
have to
Fantasy
join
VIII.
us for this one. I mean, the reason why
I still do.
you joined us for... because we're pretty strict about the fucking RPGs. So just let you know that. Because we don't want to have to stop because we can't meet up for school and stuff like that.
Oh, fuck that then.
You know? But, yeah, that's it. That's the end of it.
We're
ladies and
finally
gentlemen.
done.
I had a good time recording this game.
I had a good
I had a
time
good
going
time.
through memory lane for the most part.
I had a good time having
I
an
missed the fucking
education.
colors, but
Well, we shall have color when we go to Generation 2, but that's the next time we decide to visit the Pokemon universe. But with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Johnny.
I'm Elliot.
I'm going to bed.
We are the Super Gamer Bros. You guys have a good night. Thank you for watching, and take care.
I'm in the mood for puffins.